All right, I am in the Istanbul airport. As you can see, a Turkish flag, the Turkish Airlines. I think the emblem of Turkish Airlines is definitely a crescent. So I was thinking, as soon as you get on the plane, you're greeted by the national identity. And I didn't realize it, but American Airlines is the same way. And Aegean Air, when I flew Aegean Air going from Athens to Skopje, I noticed there was like a fish, like a Jesus fish, in the emblem. So the I think the Turkish Air is the same way. You're definitely greeted by a lot more flags in Turkey and in Istanbul. This place is huge. I didn't realize it was going to be so large. It is a country of 80 million people. You kind of forget that. But it's massive. Turkey's massive. And, they fought, during the War of Independence in 1922. They overturned the Treaty of Sevres and they initiated a new treaty. Maybe I got that mixed up. Lausanne. When Ataturk fought off the Europeans in Greece. So I suspect that they're going to be very proud people. I actually complimented someone on the airport. I said, this is a really big airport. He said, thanks. And they're very happy about... My flight is in it'll be announced in an hour, 2:45. We board at 3:15, so I have a ton of time. I was just walking around. I called my hotel. Some very nice guy. There's no pay phones. It's a very nice guy. Let me use his phone. So I bought him a coffee, and I had beautiful, amazing. Let me show you this. Should have had this pulled up. Look at this. A serious amount of food too. I really liked it, and it was delicious, very spicy. But I'm forgetting my Skopje. So when I was in the airport, I got to the airport and I was just looking around, and they got rid of the name. Skopje Airport is, Alexander the Great Airport is now Skopje Airport. So I've been looking around. I was like, I bet you I could find the Vergina flag somewhere. I bet you, I said to myself. And I couldn't. I went to the souvenir shop. There was a few souvenirs. And then I said, okay, there's nothing. So I went to the bathroom. I looked up at the ceiling. They sneak it in everything. It's a passive form of resistance. It's a very interesting phenomenon of them just doing their thing. They like it. They like the symbol. They want the symbol. That's their symbol. And I think the reason why that they're so adamant, it's because of the Greek reaction. So the stronger the Greeks react, the more they're gonna dig in. So I think it's like kicking against pricks, so to speak. It's not going to end soon, this conflict. And right now they're talking about how the president's speech serves to basically put the EU admission on hold. I don't agree. But that being said, Bulgaria still has to have their turn to basically, because in the Prespa agreement you can say that you speak Macedonian. In whatever agreement the Bulgarians come with, it's going to be very demanding. Let me go through my notes because we have a lot of time, but enjoy the beautiful background. So yeah, it's. Let me see. What did I cover? I covered the Skopje. Oh, the taxi driver said I really should have enjoyed the nightlife, but I don't have time for that. I don't have the energy. I don't want to. I don't think it's a smart idea to go out alone. So I didn't do that. I find that everybody in Skopje, Macedonia, I find they love Trump for some reason. No one has ever said anything bad. They've always said that they like him, and they make fun of Biden. Actually, the taxi driver said, "We have an old president too. We have our own Biden," which I mean, I don't, you ridicule a statesperson like a governor. Like I'm a Christian. You're taught to respect the governing authorities because they're chosen by God. I mean, that's just my belief. I mean, you can have your belief, but that's my belief. You have to respect the people who are in power, and work with them. You can certainly criticize them, but if it's ridicule, that's something else. But we talked about the soil, the quality of the soil. We talked about he actually likes Putin as well, which is interesting. I think it's it's part of this authoritarianism. I think globalization it hasn't run its course, but people are getting tired of the economic instability, and so it's like they're going back to something that they think somebody can, basically solve their problems. So their problems, yeah, that's a good one. I like verbalizing, and so far, I've been enjoying my time. I had that thing, and then I had a pastry just now. I'm always hungry for some reason, and I had this pastry, and it had in English translation. I have to get a picture of it. It was feta, but then I read an article. Is that the Turkish feta is called beyaz, right? And you're not, apparently, the article I read said you're not supposed to call it feta, but like it's very close, and I don't know why you can't call it feta. But maybe it goes down to like you better not use Greek words, just like you can't say Turkish coffee in Greece. Maybe it's too Greek. Maybe feta is too Greek. Who knows? And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here to discover, to talk to people. I'm having some trouble though. Very few people speak English, but I mean that didn't stop me. Like in Skopje, I tried my best, and the people I met were very helpful. So yeah, everything is good. And yeah, this airport is large and in charge. I don't know. Can I turn the camera around? Probably not. No, I cannot. Well, maybe a quick. This is just one gate. So this is G, and there's like A, B, C, D, and the ceilings are large. But so far, I'm liking the food. The coffee is amazing. I'm a big fan of Turkish coffee. I drink Turkish coffee ever since I was a youngin'. So I remember once I went to the dentist, and the dentist like, why is it so stained? I said, oh, it's coffee. And then she said, you want to cut down? I said, I'll try, but most likely it's going to be the same thing, I make my dentist earn her keep, their keep. But yeah, everything's great, and let's see how the flight goes, and the trip to the hotel, and then maybe get some dinner, and then go back and relax. I have to email my contacts that I'm here. That's very important, and finish up some paperwork for the university, ECU. I miss my colleagues. I miss Alethea, and I miss Armin. Those are my two favorites. I don't know if they're probably not gonna watch this, so that whatever. I know you're supposed to be a professional, but yeah, I do miss them. So what? Whatever. All right. And that's it. We'll see how it happens. And yeah, just take a look at that. That's modernity. You have to think, this was once, this is like the seat of the Ottoman Empire, a major power, right? I've been to London, I've been to Paris, right? I've been to major capitals in the world, Bastille, St. Kitts, right? And this one is a really long history. Going back many, Constantinople, Istanbul, Suleiman the Magnificent. I mean, these guys, Ataturk, well, and that's Ankara, but that's gonna be amazing, and we'll see. I remember when I was in Greece, and somebody called Venizelos a piece of poop, like the S word. I don't know if I don't think people are going to do that here. For one thing, I think it's against the law, and two, we'll see if he is held up in high esteem. The respect for, your founding fathers, even though obviously they're not going to be perfect. I think that's important. Like George Washington, highly respected. Napoleon in France is not as respected. I remember one guy, he called him not nice word. I don't remember if it was a piece of garbage or something, but And then you Admiral Nelson in Great Britain, or Britain now. But lots to think about. See how everything works. All right, that's about it. It feels like I've been talking for a million minutes, but I'll just give you another look. Isn't that cool? I love watching the planes. I mean, how does it all work? What do I know? All right, thanks so much.